Okay, we're live. Let's see if Instagram is going to behave. What has happened? There we go. All right. Hello, good people. This is going to be a pretty brief conversation. If this is your first time here, you and I have never met. My name is Monique James. I am a content strategist, a master content strategist, and a fractional CMO. And I work with online brand owners, nonprofit leaders, industry leaders in clarifying the elements of their marketing strategy. I believe marketing strategy is important. It's important to have a clear, defined strategy because without a clear, defined marketing strategy, you can do no good marketing. You can do no consistent marketing. You can do no uh, amplified, intentional, impactful marketing without a clear strategy. And so for me, that is why I focus my work on those elements of strategy. Your A strategy that includes your goals, a strategy that includes your brand identity and all of those elements, the voice, your core beliefs, your core message. It is aimed at your intended customers. It highlights the benefits of your offer, and then of course it is distributed across the channels that you choose without getting yourself overwhelmed, without um, being too much for your team. And so that is why I focus on strategy. I like to call it the invisible elements of strategy. Um, that's what I do. And because I focus in this space and talk a lot, my work leans heavily a lot on tools and tips and hacks and blah, 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 and resources and all that. And in the marketing space, that's usually where the bulk of the attention lies, right? Usually in marketing, we're always talking about, oh, it's a new app, it's a new this, it's a new editor, it's a new blah, blah, blah. It's always a new something, always a new external something that there is an urgency to try or to learn or to experiment with, right? And I want to talk about the piece of your strategy that I think carries just as much weight as any hack, any tool, any tactic that you can include. So, some of you know that I recently relocated from the West Coast back to the East Coast, and I've been doing a lot of in person peopling lately. And for somebody like me who I love being able to leverage the internet to build an online brand and to connect with people wherever the internet exists, this shift has been interesting. And I had a meeting today with some amazing women in business and leaders in the corporate space. And I walked away from that meeting with the with this conversation that I want to have with you today. So again, all about marketing, all about the tools and the hacks and the blah blah blahs, all of the external stuff. I want you to consider that also of equal importance in your strategy is you, the element that is you, the the unique flavor, the perspective on the world, the the belief system, everything that makes you you has room, should, in my opinion, should have a place in your strategy. And especially I'm talking to those of you who your when people choose to work through your business and pay your business for something, they're getting an in-person experience. They're getting a one-on-one or a one-to-many. They're getting an experience directly with you. And even if you're watching this and you might be the CEO and you have a marketing team and you are many levels removed from the people who handle your marketing, consider if there can be a person who whose essence covers the strategy, whose essence is infused in the strategy. Think about think about the corporations that we see that hire spokespeople, right? We see corporations all the time hire people to be in their commercials, faceless corporations that hire people to be in their commercials. It's because they understand that the humans on the other side of that screen, the humans on the other side of that podcast episode, of that whatever, they want to connect with a human. So there is room for a you. There is room for a person who brings their reputation, they bring their unique perspective, they bring their an authentic connection to the humans that you want to do business with. There's room for that in your strategy. I believe a impactful, intentional strategy must include you. It must include your stories, the stories that you have about how your business started. I told a story today. Somebody asked me today during the meeting how I got into this business, how I started the marketing business. And I told the story of actually not planning, did not plan to start a marketing business, was actually doing something else. And the thing that I was doing was attracting attention, and other business owners in the community where I was at the time started reaching out and asking me to teach them what I was doing. That's how I started a marketing business. That's how I developed a partnership with the SBDC for 4 years, teaching about how to leverage these digital marketing tools. And so think about how the totality of your experiences, personal, professional, whatever, how they shape the way you approach doing business, how they shape the way you look at partnerships or joint ventures, how they guide you in the conversations that you have at networking events, how they inform how you deal with your customers and clients. All of that has value. And if you haven't figured out how to include those elements into your strategy yet, I want to encourage you seriously to think about how you can do that. So in my work, particularly with our marketing strategy blueprint clients, um, we pretty much take those clients to the ringer. I mean, it doesn't hurt, okay, but it's a lot. It's an assessment, and then after you do the assessment, then you do a 2-hour call with me where I'm asking you even more questions, and we take that information and we condense it and we synthesize it and we pull out the elements, because all of that matters. Why you started your business matters. Where you lived when you started your business matters. What you were doing when the idea came matters. All of that matters. And it matters because it allows your brand to become so unique in your space that you are not copying anybody else, and it's really difficult for somebody else to copy you. All of those things wrapped up together into a strategy that's aligned with your goals, that is aimed at your intended customers, that is distributed across the channels where they're spending time, that is maximized for distribution, that is measured. All of those pieces together make a strategy that allows you to create a lane that only your brand can occupy. And that's, for me, that's success. For me and my work, that's what matters. Every marketing strategy blueprint client that we work with walks away with a document that is custom fitted for their brand. They don't have to look left or right to see what anybody else is doing, because they are so clear on what makes the brand special, on what makes the brand unique, on why the brand is better at X, Y, or Z. They are so clear on those elements that they can now show up confidently and consistently in their marketing. They can stand on business, as the kids are saying. With that clarity comes that confidence to show up and to be authentic and to talk about the things that are going to resonate with your intended customers in a way that they're going to recognize you're speaking to them, and then invite them to the next phase of the process of the journey with you. So you must be included in your marketing strategy. Everything that makes you you must be included, because it allows you to create a lane that nobody else can get there. And if anybody does, they look like a diluted version of your brand, a less valuable version of your brand, a downgraded version of your brand, because you have invested in figuring out all of those unique pieces that give you the magic that is your brand. And so, shout out to the ladies that I had the opportunity to meet, laugh with, share a meal with, connect with today. I am looking forward to doing even more. I can't believe I'm saying this, to doing even more in-person peopling as I move through this stage of getting my brand established in a new community, while also reintroducing Renegade Creative Media Group to an online audience. So I'm excited. I'm excited. I don't know about you all, but I am just excited. I'm looking forward to everything that 2024 has for my company and for our clients. If you have listened to this point of this video and you recognize that you need marketing strategy support, there are a variety of ways that we can support you. Head over to moniquejames.com/offers and you will see what we do. And you can pick the one that feels right for you. You can come back to this video and ask questions in the comments, and I will be happy to answer them. So give yourself the gift of a clear strategy infused with your unique brilliance so that you can show up confidently and consistently in your marketing. That's what your brand deserves. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate you. I will catch you later. Bye.